Hello, everyone. Welcome to Before the Horror. I am so glad to be here today. And I do have to say, too, no makeup, just got out of the shower. It's been such a long day. The life of a band mom. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So I am so excited for tonight. Okay, so let's talk about first how you guys can watch AHS Delicate. Okay. Now, if you have Hulu or if you have, Paramount or any kind of platform, streaming platform, sadly, those are not going to air until 2 a.m. tonight. So I have Hulu, and American Horror Story does not start for me until 2 a.m. But I also have Vidgo, and that's how my husband watches his games. And Vidgo has American Horror Story on tonight at 9 p.m. for their live. So if you guys have Hulu Live, or if you have any kind of service that's live, a platform that has live streaming, actually, like they'll live stream you the channels, you can watch American Horror Story tonight. If you don't, you gotta wait until 2 a.m. or when you wake up the next morning. I know some of my admins went on ahead and went to bed early because they're gonna get up at 2 a.m. in order to watch the show. I'm so sorry, I just got out of the shower. I look so crazy. Um, so I thought that was awesome. And I even tried to think of a way of how could maybe me and the admins watch it together and things like that. But it doesn't really it didn't really work. Everybody wasn't into it. So, okay. I am so excited for tonight. So, again, you have to have some kind of live streaming service. YouTube doesn't do it. Amazon doesn't do it. Anything, nothing like that does it, sadly. However, if you have Vidgo, Hulu Live, and those kinds of services, you can absolutely watch the show at 9 p.m. tonight. Now, I'm going to be able to watch the show at 9 p.m. tonight. And that means that's in 2 hours. The show starts in 2 hours. The show is only 41 minutes long. However, it starts after 9 o'clock at 9:15, something like that. So the show doesn't technically end until 10:05, 10:10, something like that. So I have Beyond the Horror set up for tonight after the show airs for 10:15, which is 3 hours and 12 minutes from now. The link is already there and everything such as that for you guys. You can definitely check it out on my channel. It should be up there with the live streams. And then I believe I've posted it everywhere on social media as well, if you guys want to join Beyond the Horror. My special guest tonight will be Miss Diana. I'm very excited to have her on. And we're going to do 2 parts of Beyond the Horror because I wanted to do it with some of my other admins as well. So we're going to do a part A tonight. And then maybe 2 or 3 days this weekend, we're going to do a part B. And that's where I'm going to have a couple of different guests. And then I'm going to be able to chat with them, get their take on it. So we're going to do 2 live streams. Okay. So 2 Beyond the Horrors. I don't know if I'm going to keep doing that every week. But maybe just special for this week because it's the first episode and we're all excited for it. Now, there are only 4 episodes in the next 4 weeks, and then we have to wait until the show comes back next year. That's fine by me. That's plenty of time for me to go back and continually watch, the show all over again and spot all these different things and have wild theories go crazy. So I'm really excited for that. I know Freaks of AHS, hint, hint, used to show the show, and that was just a big pain in the butt. That was the biggest pain in the tookest that I have ever had in my entire life, and I will never do that again. I certainly can do it again this season, but me and the admins just took a collective this ain't gonna happen ever again. After, I think it was season 9. And then after that, we were like, nope, never again. Not gonna happen. We're not gonna show the episodes. So you guys can certainly do it. And also if you go to Hulu and you don't have an account, you can get a free 7-day trial with them. So you can actually watch this week's episode and then next week's episode. But maybe you might want to wait to get it until tomorrow so you can actually get 2 episodes. Or you can just wait until the season is over, get the free 7-day trial and watch all 4 episodes. Whatever you would want, you do you, boo. Hey, Blaze, it is so awesome to have you. Thank you very much for being here. Alfredo, you are awesome. Yeah. Hello to you too. Matt, thank you again for being here. I really appreciate it. Thomas, Thomas, you are always showing up at my live streams. You are awesome. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Buffyville, please, Lord, let this season have a good atmosphere. Not had a good season since season 5. Oh my God. Come on. 1984 was great. That's okay. I know you guys don't all agree with me. So you obviously are all allowed to have your opinions. I'm just being silly. But I do hope that they impress you, Buffyville. But I think this is the last season for Angelica Ross. Oh my God. So tonight, oh my God, guys, come for Beyond the Horror because Diana knows the tea that's going on behind the set right now with Emma Roberts, Angelica Ross, and just Emma in general. I was reading some of what she had to say to me earlier, but I asked her if she wouldn't mind so we could talk about it on the live stream. And she is going to bring you some piping hot tea tonight regarding Emma and behind the scenes of AHS and how Angelica Ross is not coming back to AHS ever again. And that's a shame. That's a shame because, to be honest with you, if you piss off Angelica Ross, you piss off all of us. That's my feeling. Emma's a great actress and all, but I could be wrong, but this is my opinion. If I had to choose between Emma and Angelica, bye, Emma. Angelica is going to win every single time. Love Angelica Ross. I am such a huge fan of hers. So, yes, let's just hope that they have a good atmosphere. However, there is a lot of drama brewing behind the scenes. So, you guys come to Beyond the Horror tonight, and Diana is going to spill all that delicious hot tea for us. So, bring some biscuits, bring some popcorn. Just come on back now. Brandon, thank you so much for coming back. I'm so glad you're here. Brandon says, I'm so excited for Ash Kardashian. JK, I'm just glad to watch. I know, right? Blaze is asking, are you going to do Beyond the Horror tonight after the show? Yes. So my cable promoter, Blaze Vidgo, is indicating that the show will be over in between 10:05 and 10:10. So I went on ahead and set up the live stream for 10:15 p.m. tonight. So yes. And so again, that's in almost 3 hours, but it's like 3 hours and like 8 minutes right now. So, okay. Buffyville is asking, have you seen Angelica Ross calling out Emma Roberts? Okay. Thank you. Because oh, no, I have not. Not until Lady Di actually told me about it. I've just been so all up in my sexy Scathitch video trying to get that done today. It's my daughter's birthday tomorrow. So I've been trying to juggle so much. And when Miss Lady Di told me about that, I was like, come spill this tea on the live stream. And yes, she's going to do that. So I am really excited to hear about that because I heard that it's because of Emma that Angelica is leaving. So and it says, never mind. I already went past that, Brandon. I'm sorry. AHS. I'm so excited for AHS Kardashian. Late night snacks. Mary, it's Dawn. Do you need me to turn off comments and freaks of AHS until after the share? You are wonderful, Dawn. No, thank you. We have a spoiler. So, guys, if you are in Freaks of AHS, the group, there is a spoiler chat or a spoiler post that's actually open. So if you want to be spoiled on AHS this first episode, then you can go to that post and be spoiled. Other than that, nobody else is allowed to post spoilers. They're going to be prohibited, sadly. But then, of course, after 24 hours, you can post spoilers in the group. I know that makes people mad, like only 24 hours, really? It takes me like 4 days to watch it, and I understand people work, but the group is so big and a lot of people watch the show so quickly, such as myself. And I can't wait 4 days to see what's going to happen. I'm sorry. So if you guys do not want to be spoiled on American Horror Story, the first episode, I just recommend turning off your notifications for Freaks of AHS, turn off your notifications for my channel. Because yes, I'm going to have probably a spoiler-free review and then a spoiler-full review. And that will be out, of course, tomorrow. And Beyond the Horror tonight in just a couple of hours. Yes. So don't worry. I appreciate that, Dawn, so much. But there is already a post in the Freaks of AHS allowing people to go on ahead and spoil stuff in that post only. So Marco says, I'm going to wait until tomorrow when it comes out on Hulu. I know. Like sometimes what I really miss is when Ash versus Evil Dead would come out and they would put the episode up 24 hours before it was set to premiere. I loved that. And then it was like AHS followed suit. With Apocalypse, the episode was supposed to come out at like 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, but they would post it 2 a.m. Like, it was wonderful to get the episode at 2 a.m., post the review, and then everybody's like, whoa, wait, the episode hasn't even premiered yet on television. How did you get it? And I didn't really want to tell anybody my secret and ruin it. But yeah, I found out that they were posting them very early. And so I took high advantage of that. And I miss it. I miss them doing that. Now they only post it until 2 a.m. the next day. And that sucks. Hey there. Hey there. Tamed the three bears. Oh, you go there. You tame those three bears. I'm so great to have you here. Late night snacks. That was a total nightmare. Yes, it was. Posting certain things in the group. What are my final theories? Okay, my final theories is that the book and the show are heavily going to emanate itself, except we're going to get more backstory from the witches, from Dr. Hill and his relationship with Siobhan. And again, in the book, there was really no hierarchy in the coven. There was no supreme. There was no nothing like that. So in my opinion, AHS is going to make Siobhan the supreme or possibly one of the others. But I'm really excited to see it. So I definitely think that Siobhan will probably be the supreme and of her coven that is there in New York City. So, but yes, absolutely. Witches, they want Emma's baby so that way Siobhan can relive again. Or maybe, it was my theory, we would bring back Sexy Scathitch. And I'm so sorry. I so meant to get that out today. It just did not happen. I think it's about time for me to start hiring some editors to help me edit the videos because I do everything by myself. So if I had somebody to help me edit the videos, they would be done and posted so much faster. So Tame to Three Bears says, I feel like the drama is going to make or break that first episode. If it's not hands down amazing, everyone's going to turn. I agree. But how many times have we gotten an amazing start off to the season? Red Tide. And they ended up disappointing us. Coven. Okay, so that one I actually really did have to cough. So sorry. But yeah, I think it might actually be a good sign if it's not that great. But I do agree with you that everybody will be turned off from it if it's not a good episode. Absolutely. Brandon Zeck says, after rewatching every season, Cult is my least favorite. I'm going to miss Angelica. I know. Me too. Blaze says, I'm excited to see the intro. Exactly. Me too. Once I hear it, I'm just going to get up and like, start dancing. Marco says, Angelica started that drama. It was really unnecessary. No, Marco, come if you can. Come join Beyond the Horror tonight. And if you can't, when you get a chance, please come back and rewatch it because we're going to talk about the drama. And I would love to hear what you have to say because from what I hear, it's all Emma. Emma was the one who started all that drama. So let me know. I need the new information. Buffyville says, have you seen the new Evil Dead? Oh, of course. She's right up there, the brand new one. As soon as Evil Dead Rise came out in theaters, or as soon as they announced the trailer, I made sure that I bought tickets. Or sorry, as soon as my theater had it listed and then you can start buying tickets, I bought tickets. So it was like a whole month before the show came out. Like right now, I already have my tickets for Exorcist Believer. October 9th, people. I am going. I am so excited for that. I am not going to lie. I am more excited for Exorcist Believer than I am American Horror Story. I am so sorry. Don't be mad at me. But I've never seen an Exorcist movie in the theater before. And they're one of my favorite franchises aside from, Evil Dead and Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, all that kind of stuff. So I really love the Exorcist movies. And I just share a big connection with them. So I'm really excited for that. And yes, I have seen The Evil Dead Rise. I watch it like every weekend. It's not the best, obviously, like it was the first, but it's got great scenes and graphics in there. So happy to see you too, Split Boy. You add so much to my AHS experience. Thank you for all your hard work. Thank you. Guys, if you are enjoying the stream, don't forget to please like it. And if you would love to help me out, please make sure that you're subscribed to the channel because I'm trying to hit 15,000 followers. And I would be so grateful if you guys would just check and make sure that you're subscribed and click the notification bell if you want to be notified when I go live. If you don't want to be notified, you just want to subscribe, help out with the channel by clicking the like and subscribe. Do you, boo. Just do what you can. I am so grateful to you. If you guys want to take it another step further, you can certainly join my Patreon. The link is in the description. Thank you so much, Split TV or Split Boy TV. Marco says, I've heard some theories about this season based on what they read in the book. Oh my, I know I have delicate condition. Yeah. So I was going to loan it to my mom because I've read it so many times, obviously. And I've gone through it for making sure that I had information right, chapters, synopsis, and everything. I've been through this book so many times. So I was going to ask my mom if she wanted to borrow it. And yeah, it was such a good book. I'm not going to lie. I wish it was more nefarious, but it was a good book. Oscar says, what time is it going to be available on Hulu? 2 a.m. tonight. So 7 hours. You have less than 7 hours until the episode is available. I know it sucks. It totally sucks. But if you have, Oscar, a platform that actually live streams TV, like Hulu live stream or Vidgo, and then there's some other ones, not Tubi, and I used to have them in my bookmarks and I don't anymore because I took them out. But if you just go online and just Google free live stream platforms, you will find them. Now, Vidgo is not free. Vidgo, I do have to pay for. So I don't know if you can find a free one, but if you're able to pay, I pay $8 for my Hulu, and for Vidgo, I pay $30. So, but that's for live TV. So I don't have to wait until 2 a.m. to get the show. I actually get it in less than 2 hours. So I know. I don't know why the show is doing this. It's like they're torturing us by making it on Hulu at 2 a.m., but putting it on live at 9 p.m. the day before. Jiggle Jello, thank you so much for being here. I'm so glad you're here. Jiggle Jello says, but why now, Angelica? And this is a question from a trans woman. Like, if you want to leave, but it doesn't necessarily mean leave, worth a blaze of tears and chaos, you may want to return. I understand. My mother and grandmother always told me never burn your bridges because you never know when you might need to walk over that bridge again for safety or, to save your life. So I understand. I just heard that Emma made it impossible for her. So like I said, we'll get the tea tonight and we'll discuss it. We'll discuss it in Beyond the Horror after we discuss the episode. We're going to discuss the episode first. And then don't forget, guys, there's a two-parter for Beyond the Horror. There's going to be a second one this weekend where I have a couple more guests. different guests, and then we're going to also chat more with you guys. So don't worry if you're not able to catch the live stream tonight. And the live stream will obviously be available for you to watch anytime you watch it. Cammie, so glad you are here. Thank you so much for being here. Blaze says, what if this season is connected to Coven or season 6? Now, I am thinking, Blaze, it's like you live in my mind sometimes. I was thinking that if they're ever going to connect a season to this season, to Delicate, it would be season 6, which is Roanoke, obviously, and season 3, Asylum, for the witches and for Scathach. Now, do I think Apocalypse or anything else like that could be tied in? No. I'm done with Michael Langdon. I'm done with Murder House. I'm done with it all. And if they dare include Michael Langdon. Now, if it turns out that Anna Alcott gives birth to the Antichrist, I'll probably smack the television. Absolutely. But I swear to God, if they mention anything about the Murder House or Michael Langdon, I'm just going to turn it off. Because I will rage. And I'll just need to sit back and just relax and have a bowl, and I'll be better. Dark Bobby, thank you so much for being here. Dark Bobby says, do you think AHS Delicate will bring back the Satanists from Apocalypse or the witch? Oh my God. Poor Dark Bobby. He's like, oh no, she just did this, and there's my question. They better not bring back anybody from Apocalypse. If they want to bring back Mallory, that's fine. And it does kind of look like I forgot who Leslie Grossman's character was in Apocalypse. I just remember that she could sense danger, count calories. I kind of need her right now. I've been going to the gym for quite some time. I kind of wish I could count more calories. But it did look like Mallory and who she was supposed to be in Apocalypse. So I understand why you think that. And they're standing behind Kim in that trailer, or who's supposed to be Siobhan. So I hope not. But if they do, just it better be good. Oh God, I'll smack the TV so hard. I will be so upset. If they want to do the witches from Coven, I'll take that. But no. I know some of the witches from Coven were in Apocalypse, but I'm talking about Michael Langdon. I don't want to see. Wait a second. If we saw Michael Langdon, we'd see Cody Fern. Okay. Maybe I'll change my mind about that. You convinced me, Dark Bobby. With just nothing but a mere shadow of a comment, you have convinced me. If they want to bring back Cody Fern, all right. Actually, I'll take it. I'll lust over Cody a little bit more. Queerly Beloved. Oh my God, I love your name. Oh my God, I love your name. Thank you for being here. Queerly Beloved said, I hope it's good. I have hung in there with this show through some really meh seasons. Yeah, I know. Absolutely understand. Queerly Beloved says that I have my tickets for the 9th for Believer as well. Yay. I just don't want it spoiled for me online. Gotta hit them on day one. Oh yeah, exactly. Day one. My son's birthday is Friday the 13th. So he was actually born Friday, October 13th. So when the movie was coming out Friday, October 13th, I thought, I can't go to the movies on my son's birthday. And then I thought, well, maybe I'll go while he's in school and then I'll be done when he gets out. It just gave me so much anxiety thinking I would miss my son's birthday somehow because of a movie. And then when they said they were changing it to the 9th because of the Taylor Swift movie, I was like, oh, I know a week earlier and it's not going to mess up my son's birthday. Yes. I know. I don't want it spoiled either. I got it to one of the first, I think it's on I got to check my ticket, but I think I got it for the 8th for like the 11 or the midnight showing. So the next day my husband's taking the kids to school and doing all that for me because there's no way I'm getting up after hitting up a 3-hour long horror movie. So yeah. Blaze says her character was Coco. Oh, Coco. That's right. I thought you were trying to say cuckoo, but Coco. That's right. Coco. Thank you. Blaze, you got such a great memory. Cami says Dennis O'Hare is going to be awesome, and so is Billy Lord. I know. I know. And Dennis is going to be the doctor. He's going to be Dr. Hill. I'm really excited to see that because I think he's going to be great. He's got that persona of that secret, mysterious way of him. Blaze says, if Anna gives birth to the Antichrist, I will actually jump out the window. Blaze, I will join you. Let's hold hands. We'll Thelma and Louise it, and we'll go right out the window together and protest. I agree. We'll do it together because she better not. She better not. If Ryan Murphy was actually writing this season or had something to do with it, I would worry fully, but he's not. So, yeah. Hopefully Haley Pfeiffer isn't going to, or Hallie, I think it's Hallie. Hopefully Hallie Pfeiffer isn't going to bring Murder House into the equation. Hopefully she's seen what the fans have said, and that's, we want Murder House again. Not for a really long ass time. American Horror News Official, thank you so much for showing up. You are awesome, guys. If you haven't had a chance to, go on ahead and click and subscribe to their channel. They have a great channel. They always post trailers, news, all that stuff. Please absolutely go follow them, subscribe to their channel. You are going to love them. I promise you, because I know, because I do. So they're asking me, what do I think of the Angelica Ross and Emma Roberts scandal? Okay, we're going to talk about that tonight on Beyond the Horror. So after the show's over, again, you guys come on back about 10:15 Central Standard Time. So if you're on the East Coast, that'll be an hour ahead of you. And if you're on the West Coast, that'll be 2 hours behind you. So I have somebody who has some inside information on this scandal, and we are going to discuss it after we discuss the recap. And again, we're also going to do Beyond the Horror in 2 parts. So we're going to do part 1 tonight and then the second part this weekend. I just want to make sure that I have the time all correctly with my admins and the people who are going to join me. So I so far from what I've heard, I don't like it because I don't like anybody being bullied or anybody feeling that they're less than because of somebody. So once I hear all the information, I'll sit over here and Judge Mary, and I'll order in my courtroom, and I will render my final decision. Dark Bobby says, do you think Exorcist the Believer is going to be good? Yes, I do. I'm worried because of David Gordon Green. However, he came out with Halloween strong, so hopefully the trailer looks great. It looks like they're going to come out strong and swinging. My expectations are that I'm going to walk out there thinking, yeah, that movie was pretty good. I have no expectations that I'm going to walk out like, oh my God, I was so blown away. That was so scary. Oh my God. Because mind you guys, I was a kid when I saw The Exorcist. I was a kid from the 80s. So that movie came out in 74. My mother showed me that movie like in 83 when I was like 4 or 5. And yes, she did. She showed it to me because I love horror movies even from such a young age. We laughed through the whole thing. It was the best. So I'm really looking forward to it. It's so part of my childhood, and it's just so part of my youth because The Exorcist was really one of the hardest books I read when I was a kid. I read The Shining. That was obviously very hard. But then I did The Exorcist. I was just so engrossed. I was just, oh my God. And I was only like 8 years old. I love the Exorcist movies. So I'm going to go in there thinking, no matter if it sucks, I'm going to like it and then bitch about it later. That's probably the best way to say it. Thank you so much for subscribing, guys. Don't forget, you can subscribe up here to American Horror News Official. They're an awesome channel. I should know because I follow them too. I'm sub to them and I get notifications when they post things. So please go subscribe if you can. I'm Eddie Anthony says, hey, Mary and everybody, happy AHS Wednesday. I know. Finally. We are there. Arlie says, got FX Now downloaded finally. This is my first season since Apocalypse. I am nervous with with what the quality will be. They still have FX Now? What? Now that was how I was able to watch Apocalypse so early, was FX Now, I believe. Oh my God, Arlie, is it already on there or something? Maybe you could give us some deets real fast since you have the FX Now downloaded. Maybe you could check it out and see when for you it's available and maybe give us some tea. We'd be very grateful for that. Eddie says, I am Exorcist. I am excited for The Exorcist. No set expectations though. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm really just trying to the same, not to go in there. But I do have a theory on Reagan, and I swear I'm going to get that video out because I've actually got everything written. I'm really proud of it. I'm pretty sure I think I figured out where Reagan is and why she's not in this movie and what has happened to her. And I just want to put that out there because I don't know. You guys know me. You know how much I love theories. So I can't wait to hopefully get that out. Blaze says, Mary, we need Mary as an AHS writer. You have a bunch of good ideas and theories. Oh, thank you so much, Blaze. When you guys tell me that, that is so sweet. It makes me feel so great because you guys are so awesome. Thank you. Dark Bobby says, what is one AHS theory that you think might be canon? A theory I like to believe is Mallory is secretly an angel since she is powerful than an antichrist. Dark Bobby, I'll have to get back to you on that one. I'm so sorry. My mind is surrounded by Delicate. If I can remember that, I will absolutely go back and try to see if I can make a video or just answer you on that in another stream. The one that I definitely think, if you know what, off the top of my head, the one that I definitely think would be canon is that Madison Montgomery is related to Charles Montgomery, because I'm pretty positive I proved that Madison and Charles were not related in one of my theory videos. So I think that's the one I would say is canon. Arlie says, we have Roku TV. Maybe that is how. That's right. Roku has live. Okay, guys, don't forget. Yes, Roku. I'm sorry. I'm Southern. I say shit wrong. Roku has live TV. So you guys can also go there. VidGo. There's so many platforms that you guys can go on that you can watch live TV. So that way you can actually watch the show tonight if you would like. Alan says, currently awaiting Billy Lord's annual AHS Instagram behind the scenes photos. I know she hasn't posted them this year. David Benjamin says, where can you watch American Horror Story Delicate in the UK? David, I don't know. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. That's a good question though. Tell you what, I will research that and I will find out that information and I will be prepared for next week. I would like to give you an answer now or just something like that, but I have no idea. So I will check on that for you, but I have no idea. You would think that it would be available all around the world, especially that would improve their ratings, but they don't do that. Dark Bobby says, will you ever write your own American Horror Story season? I already did. It is where Sarah Paulson and Evan Peters are brother and sister. They run a mortuary. And yes, I absolutely did. I absolutely need to post that. That is something I did so long ago, way back in like season 7 or 8. I just never actually made a video and posted what I would write as American Horror Story for my season. So I should do that. But yes, I did actually write one. And I would love to find an agent to help me get on the show so I can actually be one of their writers. Blaze says, is Reagan's mom in the new movie? Yes, she is. So I'm really excited. I want AHS Dark Web, says Blaze. Dark Bobby says, David, AHS Delicate will be on Disney Plus, I think. Oh, that's right, because Disney now, I think, owns them. So, and that's why, hence, they're not putting them out anymore on Blu-ray. So if anybody got, guys out there, if you have any Blu-rays of American Horror Story, you have to keep them. I mean, I accidentally pulled out my Alien versus Predator, but you must keep them because they're not putting them out anymore. If you find them on Amazon, buy them, especially now when they're cheaper. but they're not putting out American Horror Story anymore on any kind of platforms, only streaming, which sucks. I like a physical copy of American Horror Story. So, absolutely. American Horror Story News official says, "Hi, Mary. Thanks for the promo. I'm curious, how do you think Delicate Condition will differ from Delicate Condition?" With more backstories, more information, they'll take the opportunities that Delicate Condition had in the book-wise to make it more scary and devious, and they'll actually prey upon those sections and make it scary and devious. So I think it'll absolutely be much more scarier than what the book was. It'll definitely have you sitting on the edge of your seat, I hope. I'm Eddie Anthony says, "I have to wait until 10 p.m. I know. I know. Eddie says, "I've been watching you for years, Mary. Your ideas for AHS are always so incredible." Oh, thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. Dark Bobby says, "I got an AHS collection on DVD from Murder House to Cult for Christmas. I still have it." I do too. I have Cult and Roanoke. Yeah, so I have all the American Horror Stories up to Roanoke, and then season 9 I have in a backup drive. Season 10, I don't. Season 11 I have backed up on my hard drive, and then season 12. So I always use my screen recorder, and I make sure that I get the episode so I have my copies of my physical media. So, all right, guys, it is getting way past the time. AHS for me starts in less than an hour and a half. So, Arlie says we don't talk about double feature. I agree. It's like it should be a dirty word now on my channel as double feature. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go. I need to start making a cake for my daughter's birthday and just getting some things done so I can get done and set up for the show. I am so excited. Again, come on back, guys. If you would like to, tonight at 10:15, I'll be live streaming and talking about the episode and the hot ass tea between Emma Roberts and Miss Angelica Ross. So y'all come on back now, you hear? And I love you all. Thank you all so much for being here. And do not forget to beware of Sexy Scathitch. I don't know about y'all, but it is extremely hot here in Texas. She is extra dirty, extra gross, and extra desperate. I love you all. Thank you all so much for being here. I'll see you soon, or I'll see you guys tonight. Bye.